Hello, my name is Dalius. Welcome to my channel, Love and Light of One Infinite Creator. Today we're going to talk about ego. Have you ever met someone that called you egotistical? Or maybe you called or heard somebody calling someone like that? What does that mean? It means that someone has an ego problem. How do ego problems express themselves? Well, we need to understand what an ego is in the first place. Ego is a defense mechanism of the human mind. It can be easily explained by an example. If someone had been rejected or hurt so many times that your mind starts to build barriers around it, to defend it, it comes out as a fear, or out of fear, as a need to control all. Then why do people need to control? Well, people tend to control out of fear, as I previously stated. How come? It is simply fear of undesirable situation repeating itself. Usually that same situation left them traumatized and the mind just doesn't want it to repeat it, which is okay by itself. But when your mind is obsessing over an undesirable situation over and over and over, that, my dears, is a fear. See, ego is like a force bubble. It pushes anything away that resembles anything close to that traumatic experience, so you wouldn't need to experience it again. But in doing so, you miss so many beautiful and not so beautiful experiences, but nevertheless fewer experiences. But how do I overcome it? Indeed, how? The answer to this is simple and not so simple at the same time. You need to learn to let things happen as they are meant to. That sounds easy, but believe me, it is not. It is tedious but very rewarding work in the end. Yes, I said work. This means you will need to monitor your own thoughts, filter them, and stop and correct yourself once certain thought patterns emerge. It is not as simple as it sounds, but it's worth it. There are many games of ego like, I will do something for someone, then they will recognize me for my efforts. And as a rule, it never works. Or if it does work, it only works for a short period of time before it backfires. A simple way out of this kind of situation is to do it for yourself, not for anyone. With time you will learn to recognize ego games and how to deal with them. It likes to hide under social labels like social labels, social statuses, occupation, financial statuses, religion, traditions, and simply stuck mindsets like, I was raised that way. But once you will defeat your ego into submission, it will change its purpose from driving position to GPS navigator, whose maps haven't been updated for 5 or 6 years, and you're driving in a newly built part of the town. It shows direction, but not the way. In other words, it turns into I want that, and you are left to figure out how to get there. If it indeed resonates with what you want or need at that point of time. You're quite far in your spiritual journey since you are watching my videos. I commend you for your effort, dedication and stamina. Well done. I hope I was of service to you, and I will see you next time. Love and light to you. Namaste and bye bye.